This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight, it's not Battle Axe! What do you know? Nah, this time we're in the T-110E5 aka Damn Yankee, and we are on Pearl River Encounter. Now you guys have seen me on this map before, and I made a note to everybody that this map is incredibly unbalanced from one side, and that's the side that I spawned on. However, I figure if they get the high ground, you know, right off the bat, maybe I need to get high ground right off the bat. What do you think? I bet some of you already know where this is going. You guys may have remembered a video last week, maybe, or a week before, where I jumped in the Patton with Clone Guy, and we ended up well, Clone Guy died early, and I had to try to climb up this mountain with the Patton. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do in the E5. And surprisingly, it goes really, really well. And it's amazing. Once you climb it once, you remember how to do it next time. Funny how that works. Sometimes. So we have a Death Star that's spotted already, center of the map. Bad play. He deserves to die. And we're going to see if we can oblige. Hello, 10 degrees of gun depression. There we go. I think it's 10. Is it 8? Somebody will have to tell me. It's either 10 or 8. I think it's 10 though. Most Americans have great gun depression. So yeah, he's screwed. And I keep shooting straight through the wheel anyway. And he tries to get away. Unfortunately for him. Good night. Yeah, you got a Chieftain and an E5 both just unloading on you. Now here is where I am like, okay, now we've already killed that tank. There's not likely to be anybody anytime soon. Let's go ahead and try to go up there. Hopefully it doesn't take us, what, 6 tries like it did last time or something like that. So, wait for it. Here we go. Do you remember how to do it? Yep, just straight ahead. Trust your tank, and at the last second, you may have to turn a little bit left. No big deal. And now that we're up here, there's a Patton spotted. And there's just this little ledge right here that allows us to get shots. And we put a round on him for 341. What is with the 120 mil guns that they roll less than the 105 mils sometimes? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I think Wargaming needs to check into that, because a 120 mil gun should be substantially better than 105, especially from a damage standpoint. So if you've got 105s with 390 alpha, I think that the 120 mils need a buff. I think they should have, like, I don't know, 420 to 430 alpha, but that's just me. They need to hit harder, because right now they hit just as the same. They got a longer load time, worse accuracy usually, and they hit the exact same as a 105. It just doesn't make any sense. So, with that in mind, we now have a top-tier American heavy tank on top of a giant mountain. What can we do with it? I can hear your voice already when you're like, well, Spartan, you're literally not going to be able to do anything from up there. But you're forgetting something. It's an encounter. Which means they have to come to me. I don't have to go hunting them yet. So, yeah. Hi, mouse. Now, these are standard rounds. I don't need premium usually. But I will eventually, and there it is. I will, because it's a mouse, go ahead and switch to heat, because I don't want a chance bouncing off the side of a mouse. So, yeah. And, of course, because we switched to heat, immediately absorbed by the track. Thanks, game. Now you're gonna see I get caught up a little bit here. I'm trying to get a shot on the grill, can't quite shoot the grill. Okay, STB is coming down, or is he? Nope. And E5 we put in there, and we ammo rack him. There's a lot of soft targets. Now I get spotted and immediately start taking rounds, but it's an E5. It doesn't matter if you take rounds in an E5. Sure, you can be super aggressive and take the hits and whatnot, but you can see I'm trying to get a shot on the grill, and I lost track of where he was for a second, and unfortunately that allows him to get behind cover. But it's fine, because, ow, what was that? I got, like, shot at the same time I tried to shoot him, and completely whiffed the shot because of it. It was like I looked into the sun. It's terrible. Now, you'll notice we did go back to standard rounds. And now I'm switching to high explosive because, you know, squishy targets to shoot at. This guy doesn't have that much health left, and, you know, high explosive, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. 120 mil high explosive is plenty to finish off a low health STB with less than 200 health. So we've still got high explosive loaded, and I'm trying to look for somebody to shoot at. I'm just like, okay, I know that there's squishy targets over there. Now our team is technically losing. It's one tank, but we're still technically losing. We've got one guy flanking everybody over there, and the rest of us are kind of holding everybody here at the moment. So you can see I go ahead, dump the high explosive, and go straight into the heat again because we have a E100 and a mouse down in the cap. And because of that, immediately the waffle comes back out. We clutch shot him. He manages to damage our track, but we managed to put a good clutch shot into him. And I dump the heat again to go for the waffle when he sticks his nose back out with a regular round. And, of course, he's nowhere. Oh, hello. Did you see that shot? He just fired. But it's fine, because they just deleted... Oh, hello, Artie. How you doing? Oh, I wish I was loaded. Luckily, they take him down. All this switching back and forth between what I'm going to try to shoot at the super heavies versus what I need to shoot the little guys with is frustrating. It really is. Because I know that I don't necessarily need heat to go through these guys, but I'd rather have heat and not need it than to not, you know what I mean? And, of course, the Chieftain one-shots him just as we hit him. Unfortunate, but it is a thing. So, we're back into the heat. And it's about time. If we can get rid of that Waffle Panzer IV, I will charge these guys. But I want to see the Waffle Panzer IV. And he shoots the Chieftain. He's out in the open. We get a shot, and it goes straight into his track. Unfortunate. But are we going to get loaded in time? He gets hit, but not enough to finish him. And the shot of dreams just scoots past the freaking thing and goes right into him. Now the mouse is broadside on in front of us. He does hit us, but we return the favor. And now that it's just those two, it's time for me to mountain goat my way down without killing myself, preferably. Oh, come on. Clutch braking. Thank you. And perfect. Now we just got to do one last little tiny dive. Wait for it. Come on, Spartan. Don't screw this up. You need all your hit points. Eek. Yeah, we're good. Okay, a little bit rough, but we're good. Perfect. All right. Come here, mouse. Where are you hiding? I ain't scared. I'm not going to lie. This is going to be an ugly, ugly engagement on this mouse. So the E100 has went and tried to flank our Chieftain, which means I'm not going to get a whole lot of help from him on this mouse, which is fine because I want to draw the mouse out from behind those houses because I have a tank destroyer there that can help me. Now we have the side. We try to put a round into the cheek of his turret, and I just can't seem to find a frickin' turret, and lo and behold, he runs away from the round quick enough. The Artie, on the other hand, does smack him, and we are trying to put a round, and I thought I was shooting into his turret right there, but we actually shot into his front armor with heat, and let's be real, that ain't gonna happen. It's a mouse. But we get bailed out by the tank destroyer and the Artie on that one. And we still have heat loaded. We're going to go up and poke the E100 up here. That seems to be forcing our Chieftain to have a bad day. So I tell the Chieftain, I'm like, dude, I'm on my way. I'll hit him, and then you can finish him. It's not a big deal. And sure enough, I come around the corner. We've got the side of his turret. We put a round in him, and he immediately tries to turn towards us, and the Chieftain's able to jump off the hill and kill him. So perfect ending to a decent match. Not a crazy match, but a fun match. And gives us good assist damage plus good regular damage. Not bad. 2,400 block, 4,000 damage, 3 kills, 1,500 assisted, so 5,500 combined. And the Chieftain with 5,100 and 3 kills. So if you like what we're doing, punch the like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.